Michael White, fucking right, fucking with that shark, man, on this 361 documentary, you know what I'm talking about? Representing Corpus Christi, aka Crooked Christi, Texas, keeping it crooked in 36100. Money over bitches, God over everything. Monster grinding. R.I.P. Flatline, R.I.P. Selena, R.I.P. A1, R.I.P. Screw. What it do? You know what I'm talking about? Say, check this out, man, you know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker, you know, if you ain't in no gang, and someone asks you if you bang red or bang blue, just pull out that purple flag on them and tell them I bang Screw. You know what I'm talking about? What got me started rapping? Hey, not too close, man. I look ugly when the camera's close. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, what got me started? Do I look ugly? I don't? Okay, cool. Man, you know I look ugly, man. Today's not a good day. All right, anyway, and what got me started rapping is I was 11 years old. It was 1998. It was in December. You know what I'm saying? So it was like right before 99. But I can still say I wrote my first rhyme in 98, even though it was a month before 99. You know what I'm saying? It was the Christmas break. We was having, you know, that little before Christmas break party in the classroom that you had when you was in elementary. And the teacher let us run around and eat cake and shit. So anyways, I was hyping in a motherfucker, man. I was just sitting on the desk and I told somebody, I was like, man, I want to do I want to write a poem about Santa Claus. I wasn't thinking about rapping, you know, I wasn't thinking hip hop. I was just thinking I was just hyping and I just wanted to rhyme some shit. I was just in the mood to rhyme something funny about Santa Claus, right? And they're like, yeah, you should do that. And as the teacher, she'll let you say it out loud. I'm like, all right, cool. So I get done writing the poem, and it's not even about Santa Claus. Like when I started writing, I was trying to make sure I rhymed each word with the next word. That's all I was focused on, and I couldn't so I just put whatever came to my head and had nothing to do with Santa Claus. I don't know. You know, so I still remember it. It went. This is how it went. I was 11 years old, so don't make fun of me. Once there was a kid with a big fat head, tripped and fell on a kid named Ted. He was walking down the street, couldn't smell his feet, so he went to the mall, gave a call to a kid named Paul. Didn't like the call, so he called the cops. Went to the store for some lollipops. He didn't like the pop, so he sued the place. He was a disgrace, and he made a face to a kid named Mace. He was so mad and sad, he didn't even know they were bad. So we ran away to a band, played some dice with the mice, gave the mice some advice. If you want your way, don't run away. That's all I gotta say. Hey. That was the first rhyme I ever wrote. I was 11. And I didn't look at it as a rap thing, you know what I mean? I was just, I was being stupid. And so, I got to do it in front of the class. Everybody loved it. They were like, I started kind of being cool, you know what I'm saying, for doing that. In my class, I wasn't really cool in that, you know what I mean? That kind of made me cool, you know what I mean? Rapping made me cool, even though I'm still not cool for it, because what I do in my rhymes is the same thing I've been doing, it's my personality, and nobody likes my personality. Except for, the motherfuckers on my tribe. I only fuck with my tribe. I'm not trying to get the whole world on my side, just my tribe, whoever fucks with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Mostly motherfuckers that had to go to the office and take Ritalin and try to put it under their tongue without getting caught, you know what I mean? Like, those are the motherfuckers those are probably the only motherfuckers that fuck with me in my music, you know? Because those are the only friends I had, were the motherfuckers that had to take Ritalin just like me. Anyway, so fucking, I didn't really take it serious, you know what I'm saying? So I came back after the break. These two cats, you know what I'm saying, they breakdance and shit. They were into breakdancing and shit. Like the hip hop was huge in Corpus back then, you know what I'm saying? Like with breakdancing back in 99, you know what I mean? And they're like, yo, you gonna flow for us again? And I'm like, what does flow mean? I'm like super fucking white. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what you did before the Christmas break? And I'm like, that was a poem. He thought you were rapping though. I was like, I was rapping? And I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I was really naive about it. And I guess it's just naturally in me to do it, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know. So I was like, yeah, sure. It kind of inspired me to want to start writing, doing more and doing them in front of the class. And I don't remember any of the other ones. I just remember that first one. And so anyways, then this summer break came, and I was like, I put all my stacks of papers, like, I got them out of the closet, and I was just like, fuck it. Like, I just fucking threw them away. I was like, man, this is stupid, man. I'm not gonna be no fucking rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, then Beastie Boys came on the radio, Intergalactic. This was new at the time, 98 still. Well, it might have been 99, you know, still on the radio. Fucking, I heard Intergalactic, and then, it was during the mixing hour, you know what I mean? Like on Z95, you know what I mean? Like when Z95 used to really play some good hip hop. I mean, I'm really just because back in the day, you know, hip hop was just live, you know what I'm saying? And Beastie Boys, Intergalactic was playing, like the way the DJ was doing it, you know what I mean? And it just got me like so hyper, man. Like I started cleaning my room to it, you know what I'm saying? And I just started jumping everywhere, and I was just like hyper. I was like, I want to be a part of hip hop. Like that's when I knew I wanted to be a part of hip hop somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know I was into the breakdance and shit too. Like, you know, every Friday if we was good at school, like the PE teacher would let us breakdance, you know, during PE, and we would get a grade for that, just for, you know, breakdancing. You know what I'm saying? You know, whether he was good or not. At breakdancing, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, but like that's when I knew I wanted to be a part of hip hop when I heard that song. You know what I mean? I didn't know this is when I officially knew I wanted to be a rapper. Fast forward 2 years later, when I was 13 years old, I started going to Cityscapes every Friday. Like the week after 2001, I started doing this every Friday. I started joining the freestyle contest. Cause my homeboys was joining. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a homeboy named Sebastian that we used to record on the fucking karaoke machine together. His little karaoke machine. And our other homeboy Rodney Williams, he goes by Texas Slim. You know, he's one of the cats out there doing it too. You know what I'm saying? He's still actually doing it. And fucking I would see him, you know what I'm saying, like freestyle on stage, and I'm like, and it just inspired me, because it's like, man, like, because like that's my boy, I know him, and then like people in the audience will like come up to me and like tap me on the shoulder, like just because I look like a rapper, and be like, yo, man, you should go up there, you know what I mean, like, and you know what I'm saying, and it just kind of made me think, like, damn, man, like I just felt like, man, it was just my destiny, you know what I'm saying, and I just finally wanted to do it. And then, so the week after the year 2001, I performed for my first time. You know, I joined the freestyle contest at Skater Rink. They used to have back in Corpus. It closed down like in 05, 04. Anyways, yeah, right when I got off stage, man, I walked off stage. I'm walking towards the snack bar. I look down at myself. And I'm like, yo, this is what I want to be the rest of my life. I want to be a rapper. Like, this is what I want to be. Like, you know, that's, you know, like when you're a kid, you finally figure out what you want to be. Like, oh, I'm gonna be a fireman, yes. Or I'm gonna be a cop, yes. You know, like that was my moment when I was like, you know what I mean? And like, I'm 28 now. You know what I'm saying? So 15 years later, like I knew what I wanted when I was 13. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my destiny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's kind of how. It got me into it. You know what I mean? The first time I recorded my song, the first song I recorded was when I was 14. I made the beat too, you know what I'm saying? I started making beats at pretty much the same time I started performing. So I got a keyboard for Christmas when I was like 12, right? And cause I wanted a guitar, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted a guitar, and moms couldn't give me a guitar. She could only afford a keyboard that had the guitar section in the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? And so when I opened my present, I'm like, I look at her, I'm like, you know, what the fuck is this? Like with that kind of look. She goes, oh, there's a guitar section in there. It plays the guitar. And I'm like, fucking bitch. You know? and so I just put it in my room. It was just something to keep in my room, whatever. And my friend Sebastian, you know, the one that got me into, you know, kind of got me into this shit, you know what I'm saying? He started doing the Southside. He found the percussion section on my keyboard, and he started, like, when he spent the night one day, and he just started playing boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, holy shit, how do you do that? You know what I mean? He's like, you just do it like this, and like, so he taught me how to do the Southside beat, right? And then that's when I kind of just got into wanting to make beats. And then he taught me how to do Mary Had a Little Lamb. And then once I did that, like I kind of just knew how to fucking write rhythms. I mean, I knew how to imitate rhythms that I heard on the radio. Like I knew how to do that just by ear. Like I just naturally just started knowing how to do it. Then I started making my own. That's kind of how I just started making my own beats. So pretty much started making beats when I first started performing. And so anyways, the first song I recorded, it was a beat I made on that keyboard. And you know what I'm saying? And what's it called? It was at Q Productions. Selena Quintanilla's family owns that studio. You know what I'm saying? Q Productions. That was the first studio I recorded at. It's an honor. It's an honor to say that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was their studio either. You know what I mean? Until like I was 20. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know Q Productions made Quintanilla Productions. You know, when I went there, I just saw it in the phone book, and I needed a studio to fucking go to. And so I recorded my song there, and I wasn't too happy with how it came out. I think her dad was recording me, if I'm not mistaken. Like from what I remember, it looked like her dad. It's just I didn't know. It's just, you know, once I was told like 6 years later that that's the family studio, you know, I think back and like, man, I think her dad was recording me. You know what I'm saying? And the way he was kind of hard on me, I was like putting two and two together. That I'm not 100%, but I think it was her dad recording me. You know what I'm saying? When I was 14, and my first song. You know what I'm saying? And you know, big dude looked just like him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I could be mistaken, man, but so I wasn't too happy, man, because when I got back there, it was making me like do it the way I didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to keep it grimy and gutter. You know what I'm saying? Like the hook, you know, like I wanted to be like keep it on the hope, tell what I know, how much am I own? Got to get going. I'm growing. That's it. I'm just growing. That's my name. I'm just growing. That's when I went by the name Growing. Like I was still trying to come up with a rap name. And growing as in your, you know, your crotch. That's what I was calling myself, cause I go hard. You know what I mean? I was calling myself Growing. And so anyways, that was the hook. And like, so when I was singing, they would make me sound like a kid when I did it. And I had a deep voice when I was 14. You know what I mean? Like that's when I started getting my little deep voice. You know, I wanted to sound grimy, and then they kept telling me to do it louder. So when I would do it louder, you can hear the kid in me come out. You know what I mean? So now, like, when you hear it today, you think like, man, Mike, you sounded like a fucking kid when you was 14. Like, really, I could have sounded gutter, but they made me fucking project my voice, and they made me like do it like they were very professional. You know what I'm saying? It was very professional. And I was like really mad because like it just sounds too happy. You know, the song sounds like I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it came out like, keep it on the open, tell what I know. Like, instead of keep it on the open, tell, like, you know, I was like, ugh. You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, I'm a kid, so I'm not going to be like, I want to do it this way. Don't tell me what to do, you know what I mean? Like, so I was listening, you know, it was grown folks telling me what to do. So, you know, I'm just listening, tell me what to do. They made me stack it like 1,000 times. I just like, but it was an honor. It was an honor, you know, recording my first song at that studio, though. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how I felt that day, you know, I wasn't happy with it. You know what I mean? Like, but because I know I could have sounded more grimy. You know what I mean? But it was definitely an honor, you know, that being the first studio to record that. And then, you know, I started like juggling with studios. You know what I'm saying? Like with the prices and with the quality and whatever. And like pretty much where I felt comfortable at. You know what I mean? And I met, you know, Crazy Style Records, you know, Killer. Shout out to Killer. I started recording with him for a little bit, and then I met Mike, you know, from Metropolis Recording. And that ended up becoming my home base for recording. You know what I'm saying? I've been recording there for 15 years. 13 years. My bad. 13 years. Been recording there since I was 15. Like a week after I turned 15, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could say 14, but I have to say 15 because it was a week after. And but yeah, man, I've been fucking with Mike. You know, just the chemistry we had, and like, you know, just it's just where I felt comfortable the most at. You know what I'm saying? I ended up making it my home base, you know, for where I record at. You know what I mean? And man, like he really, Mike Fuentes, aka LOB, man, he really knows how to execute my vision as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Did I word it right? execute my artistic, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? He knows how to execute that shit. Like seriously, man. I'll come in there and I'll do a song like my way, and then like he'll add his little ideas of like how I should, do it like maybe this way, or like maybe you should say the word like this, and I'll say the word like that. I'm like, oh shit, it sounds better like that. It does. You know what I mean? Like, so like he's really good at that. Like we're really a good team. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's a Cancer and I'm an Aries, but somehow we just managed to put those zodiac differences aside, and you know what I mean? No, I'm just playing. That's the only Cancer I get along with. You know, I don't. I don't. You know what? I think the first time I performed a song was it was the worst day of my life. Okay, so there was this place called Tequila Boom. It was they had teen nights on Sundays. Sometimes they switch it to different days, but because I would go to Cityscapes Friday, and then I go to Tequila Boom Sundays, and they had the high school rap off, and I ended up winning enough rap battles to where they had this thing where like you win enough, you know what I'm saying, you win one week and then you win the next week. When you win one week and then you wait till like a bunch of people win, and then you go to the little championship round where you gotta beat all the motherfuckers, and then eventually and whoever wins gets to open up for the next concert. That 102.9 The Bomb is throwing. And so I ended up getting to the first one, Mr. Playboy and Time, they ended up winning. It was a tie with them. They ended up getting to open up for 50 Cent and Master P. You know what I'm saying? Then the next thing they had was, Cash Money Records coming through, big timers. Baby and Manny Fresh performing, and whoever won that joint gets to open up for them. You know what I mean? And so I won that battle to open up. My prize was to open up for them. You know what I'm saying? And that was gonna be my first time performing a song. It was at the Yellow Rose Convention Center, which is now nothing, I don't think. It used to be called Club Hypnotic. Now it used to be the skatery. Now it's closed. I don't think anybody. It's right next to the Bomb Station. You know what I'm saying? Just put it like that. If you don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Ask your bigger brother. He'll tell you about it. Yeah. So fucking, I go to the. So I win the contest. I didn't know I was gonna win, so I didn't really write a song. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't want to do the song. I did that. That I recorded at the first song I recorded. I didn't, cause it just kind of sounded too kiddie-ish to me. I wanted to come grimier. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, cause I'm 15 right here. I'm 15 right here, so I wanted to come with something louder, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, so I wrote a song like within the time that I'm supposed to be, opening up for the show. I need to write a song. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna spit the same freestyles I spit here at the show, because what if the same people there? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. So I just write a quick song, and only had like a few days to write it. You know what I mean? So wrote some shit. I went to a studio. I called up some studio that's really bad quality. I forgot what the name of it was. But I just went to some random studio and fucking recorded the lyrics, made the song, whatever, and then it came out so fucking low that you couldn't barely, when you played it on a CD, you couldn't barely hear it. Like the volume was so low, it was not mastered at all. It didn't sound mixed, like it just wasn't loud. I was like, fuck, man. I was like, maybe at the concert it'll be loud. Maybe it'll turn it all the fuck up for me. So Elite One is the host. He fucking introduces me on stage. He's this little youngster, man. He's been killing these rap battles. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. He won the contest. He beat enough battles to open up for this show. So give him some love, give him his props. Everybody's screaming, showing love. I get on stage. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's showing love. They play my joint, and it's fucking low as fuck. I'm like, damn, it sounds just like the way it did in my CD player. You know what I mean? And I was like, and so I can barely hear it. And I was gonna try to like rap to it because I barely knew the lyrics. I can barely hear it. I'm just fucking up. You know what I mean? Like I start rapping, they get me, then I fuck up. And then I tried to get it in, and I fucked up so many times. Then they started booing and started throwing shit at me, like Coke bottles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when you, like, it didn't matter how old you were. If you were fucking, if you wasn't killing it, you got shit thrown at you. You got booed off. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, he's a youngster. Mate, show him some love. Show him some fucking love. Nah, maybe today, 2016, you a youngster and you fuck up on the stage, you know, everybody will clap for your dumb ass, you know what I'm saying? But back then, you gotta go hard. But if you fucked up, man, you got treated like a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause hip hop's that's a man's world, you know. You gotta be a man in this game, no matter how old you are. Be ready for, you know, this raw shit, you know what I'm saying? So what's it called? And DJ Dragon got hit with the fucking Coke bottle. We always talk about that shit all the time. DJ Dragon, you know what I'm saying? He was DJing that night. He was the DJ, you know what I'm saying? And like, still to this day, we kind of joke about it. He's like, man, remember that fucking Coke bottle he threw at me because of your ass? Man, so yeah, like, it was like the kind of the worst day of my life, because for the longest time, I was known in the streets as, you know, as the dude that got booed off stage at the Big Timers concert. Like, the whole fucking city just knew about it, you know what I mean? And like, social media wasn't even out at the time, but that's how much the word got the fuck out. Like, every hood I went to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went to Golfway, I'm chilling on the basketball court. Hey, you that kid that got booed off at the Big Time? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, I had to explain, like, damn, my shit ready, you know. I won the rap battles to do it, like, man. So for the longest time, I was just like, you know, I had to, you know, I was like fighting for my respect back as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I stopped hearing about that when I was like, by the time I was 19, and that happened when I was 15. Like, people, I stopped hearing people talk about it by the time I was like, you know, fucking 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, what's it called? What's up, boy?
Michael White.
Already.
On my face, man.
Yo. Motherfucking, So yeah, man, that was my first time pretty much performing a song, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just became, it made me stronger, man. I'm glad that it happened, man. You know, it made me famous. Like, I probably wouldn't even be that big. Like, if I did good that day, like, I probably wouldn't even be as big, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the word probably wouldn't have got around. Like, who fucking talks about how good somebody does, you nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Like, you do something bad, that's when your name gets out there. So it's good to do something, you know, fuck up every now and then, because that shit get out there, and then they'll fucking hear about you, hear your good shit, and be like, oh man, I know this dude, you know, that's the dude, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Just keep running. This is my destiny. The highlight of my career, I feel ugly when you're close. Go a little bit further. The highlight of my career is, I would have to say, when I went to London, I was the first battle rapper from Texas to get invited to London to battle on the biggest battle league in London. You know what I'm saying? The biggest battle league in the UK at that. You know what I'm saying? In London, on Don't Flop Battle League. And I got to battle like they God battler, you know what I'm saying, Pedro. And I battled a few other cats, because, you know, I kind of hollered at a few battles like, man, while I'm out there, I want to do at least 3 battles, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't want to risk my life on a fucking airplane for one battle, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared of planes, and like, I'm like, shit, give me some motivation to go out there, you know? So risk going over a fucking ocean, you know what I mean? Like, it was the scariest moment of my fucking life, man. Probably one of the scariest moments, man. Just going over that fucking, just thinking about, damn, I'm gonna be, because around that time on the news, man, there was all these plane crashes and shit. I ain't never heard no plane crash on the news until I got booked for London. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started hearing plane crashes every day. Like, oh, this airline fucked up today. This plane accidentally slipped and went into the water. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just like it's just fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, like God was really fucking with me. So yeah, that was like the highlight of my career, man. That was like, man, you know, the first battler from Texas to go to do that shit, man. That meant a lot to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then 7 days later, I got divorced. But hey, I mean, what goes up must come down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? When you that's what you gotta watch out for, man. Once you have one of the greatest moments in your life happen, one of the worst moments is gonna happen. Get ready for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Always be ready for that shit. Who would I like to work with in the city? My favorite rapper in Corpus is Willie Nicholas. I don't know if he knows that. He probably does. Ever since I was a kid, man, I've been a fucking huge fan. When he came out on the radio with the N-word, man, hold up, the N-word from me to y'all. This is for my hood, yup. This is for your hood, yup. Man, hold up, the N-word from me to y'all. This is for my. That was my shit. You know, I had that song too. Somebody threw me that, and I've been bumping that shit when I'm out here hustling in the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? I locked that motherfucker up. Anyway, yeah, man, I would love to do a joint with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be like one of my dreams come trues right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I ever get cancer one day or something, like, maybe he'll do one with me, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's my wish, Willie, nigga. Please fulfill my dream. I hope I don't, shit. I hope I had to get cancer to get it first with fucking Willie Nicholas, but, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like a lot of these cats out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like not nobody that I'm against. You know what I'm saying? Like even rappers who with styles that I don't bump. You know what I'm saying? That I don't like to listen to. I still got respect for them for repping the city, and I mean, and that genre of what they're in, you know what I'm saying? They have a fan base for that, so I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I might not be part of that fan base, you know what I'm saying? But I respect it for them having a fan base and representing the city and getting that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause one of us makes it. You know what I'm saying? We all pretty much make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of like with Houston. You know what I'm saying? When Houston blew the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Like, not only did Chameleon there, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Mike Jones. Now, not only they made it, but even cats that didn't have that weren't big made it. You know what I'm saying? Because like what I'm saying is, like, you put the city on the map, everybody else is gonna get love in that fucking city. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna look to that city. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shit, it's popping over here, man. Who else is over here? You know what I'm saying? Other than these cats that blew the city up, who else is over here? Like, that's the mentality of fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that's that's why like a cat from Houston come to Corpus, and all he gotta do, you don't even gotta know who the fuck it is. All he gotta do is like wave his CD, be like, what's up with it, man? I'm from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with you, boy, I'm from Houston. You know what I'm saying? You don't even gotta know his fucking name. He just said, I'm from Houston. And you wanna fuck with him because Houston's popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of cats, that blew it up. You know what I mean? So, like, if somebody makes it, and you know what I'm saying, you made it too. You know what I'm saying? So why be mad at a motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to Green, shout out to Loudmouth, shout out to everybody on the, shout out to all the Gottis, shout out to Teezy, shout out to, shout out to Little S, shout out to Young Rollers, the whole Bloody Mafia gang. Jay Fettia, man, I fuck with you, man. You like one of the realest cats I ever met. Shout out to Jay Fettia. Shout out to Jay Styles. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can think of right now. I don't want to keep this fucking camera rolling. You know what I'm saying? But just wanted to give a few of those out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my whole city. You know what I'm saying? I hope we make it, man. I don't give a fuck who you are, Mr. Playboy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be the first person to make it out of Corpus. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be the first person. I'd like to be, you know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I just want to make it. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody else makes it first, then cool. I feel like I made it too. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I pretty much made it if you made it. You know what I'm saying? Cause the eyes are pointing at us now. You know what I'm saying? Like I know if fucking Johnny Moog or A.B. Da Vinci, if they make it first, one of them makes it first. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Eyes is focused on Corpus now. You know what I'm saying? Not just on them. Corpus getting looked at. motherfuckers need to look at it that way, and motherfuckers need to stop, being, whether they like to admit it or not, cats do have a little envy. A lot of these cats out here have a little envy in them, to be, you know what I'm saying, to be like that, to where, they don't want somebody making it, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Because you fucking it up for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter who makes it, just do your part, you know what I mean? Do your part, and whoever gets it first already, the city makes it, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the crib and re-up, man. You bought my last CD, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Shark, man, for buying my last CD, you know what I'm saying? I need to go back, re-up on this bitch, you know what I'm talking about? More loud, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Cynical Saint with Local Aggression, Dark Street Records. Check out this 361 documentary. I guess what really got me rapping was Tupac and SPM. I realized that they were speaking of some stuff I was coming from. My parents were metalheads and they listened to Guns N' Roses and Metallica, and at the time it was either you listen to rock or you listen to rap. A lot of people judged if you listen to both, they called you a poser, or you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tupac really got me, felt like he was speaking to me, and his lyrics are timeless, you know what I'm saying? So after that, I discovered SPM, and then so that's when like Korn and Limp Bizkit came out, and they mixed that whole rap rock music, and that was badass. So that opened my mind, and so I would listen to the to metal songs and write stuff, and then after a while I found a rap beat, and I put my words, I matched it up with the rap beat, and realized, man, it's all the same shit, metal, rap, it's all the same shit. So I just kept writing, and when I was 15, that's when I discovered Dark Street Records. I spit some shit, and they were amazed. I spit this shit, I say, I'd like to welcome everybody to the corpse of Christ, damn right, where 50 peck across your life. No lie, truly motherfuckers die for less in the game of life. You gotta be the best, look in the eyes of the evil as it dies, speaking of real life, hopefully you realize, making it my mission, spitting into your eyes, hopefully you truly listen to vision inside your mind. At the times of danger, please don't freeze, underneath the pressure, the time and to be a G, pressing rewind on the hands of time, viewing my sins, determined to live life right, not quite like sermons, but I try, hopefully that means something in the afterlife, cause ain't no telling where any of us are gonna die, so I appreciate the time I have alive. And shit, he was just like, what, 15-year-old dude coming out like this? And yeah, man, shit was rugged at that time. And that's how it started. After that, he recorded on a tape. He recorded me on a tape. He broke apart a phone, and he got the microphone from the phone, put it on a clothes hanger, put the wire from the phone, somehow plugged it up to his fucking stereo, and put a fucking tape in there and pressed record. And he made these little beats off of, fuck, I don't even remember. And man, we still got that fucking tape, dude. It's pretty badass. And it felt good to hear my voice on a beat, and I'm fucking spitting and I'm on something, man, and I'm out there. It sounds good, It's like, it doesn't sound like shit, and nobody in my city was spitting some shit like that, like a more of a higher conscious flow, And yeah, it felt good to record my first song. And then after that, it was just, the energy was so strong. It was like a snowball effect, Blue, we got the fastest mouth in the South, JC Blue, Dark Street Records. He started rapping again, Nathan, he's the founder, he CEO, created Dark Street. He showed Blue my shit, he showed him my tape, and Blue was like, fuck man, I gotta come back down, fuck, we can do this shit. And ever since then, we wrote songs, came out with songs like We Don't Play, Let 'Em Know, We're From the Hood, and those are bangers, man. We laced them up with guitar because my uncle Raymond Salinas was in a band, This Dying Dream, and renounced the Traitor. So, you know, we were doing shows at Zeros with metal bands, starting mosh pits with the fast flow, and shit was really good. We started realizing promoting wasn't shit. You know, why are we getting out here paying promoters to go do shows? We could book our own shows. And once we started getting our own shows, we realized we could put people on. And it was a good thing, you know, because that's when, like, money didn't matter. As long as you were good, you know, if we thought you were good, you would go on stage. And we had a lot of good people, like, you know, Deep Vibe, Bang Bros, a lot, too much to mention. But it was good. We were doing shows at Tweety's, House of Rock, Zeros, Airs Event Center. I mean, anywhere we could. Diana's Place, was it Classics? There's stuff that's not even around no more, but you know, we were doing good for a while. Something happened. I feel like right now we're at that point, you know, me and the Dark Street guys, we, you know, this Dying Dream, that metal band, getting together, Renounce Trader, PDV, I mean, you know, a lot of bands and groups in together. And Dark Street, we're still here, but we're at that point where we're like, man, do we even want to do it anymore? You know, and it just, we see a lot of people getting shows, and realize, you know, we could be great, but it just takes doing it. So right now, I don't feel like I'm done. And I know they're not either, you know, and we're gonna come back together actually tonight. We talked about getting back together and starting up again, starting to do shows, throw our own shows. And we have a great producer, you know, Isaac Newton, and you're gonna be hearing about him pretty soon. And you know, P. Quincy's always the in-house producer at Dark Street Records. And Local Aggression, we're gonna start doing shows, heavy metal bands, graffiti artists, models, rap performances, break dancers, everything. You know, so expect us. Local Aggression, Dark Street Records, Cynical Saint. Okay, so we started doing shows, and people really started coming out, and it was, you know, amazing. You know, we were doing these 16 performance shows. There was 8 metal, 8 rap. We had graffiti outside in the parking lot, and you know, we did them at places like the Airs Event Center and Zeros. You know, so, you know, high school kids could go. At least till about 11:30 or something. So, you know, we started making some pretty good money, and you know, we felt like we were on top. And you know, the reaction we got, you know, since we were throwing our own shows, we were able to put ourselves on the prime spot. You know, because nobody wants to open up, and sometimes nobody wants to go last either at these local shows. You know, because by the time the last person comes on, there's nobody even there. So, you know, we just, you know, put ourselves on, and the reaction we got from the crowds were great. You know, we had mosh pits, you know, because we were rapping really fast, and you know, on the you know, we put on a pretty good stage performance, and it was wild. Stuff got wild. I know Dark Street and This Dying Dream got banned from Classics this one time, Classic Sports Bar. We did a show over there, and the lady said we're never allowed to go back over there again, that there was beer on the ceiling and broken beer bottles everywhere, and maybe some coke. And you know, we did a show at TFC Studios. Some guy threw up over some guy. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, we definitely had fun, and you know, it's we worked with 1209 Chaos and Robzilla. You know, we did some songs with Deep Vibe and Off the Chain. I mean, we worked with a lot of people in the city, and the shows. I lost my train. Shout out to man. Shout out Deep Vibe. Shout out Smash Bros. Shout out to every artist out there trying to make it. If you got heart, you really have a passion, if you're going out there and putting on a show and amazing some people, my shout out to you. Keep it up. Keep it going. Get yourself recognized. Shout out to Sharkman.
This is your boy Poop, AMN. We're doing this documentary tonight. I started doing graffiti. I picked it up when I was in rehab. I was 16 years old. I saw a whole bunch of guys from the valley. You know, I saw them drawing all kinds of stuff, and I thought it looked really badass, you know? So I started practicing. I didn't have no other time, you know, to waste, so I just drew. I was drawing and drawing. When I got out of rehab, I went to school and I saw graffiti everywhere. And my friends were doing graffiti. I didn't even know it was a trend, but when I found out it was going on, you know, I started showing people like, hey, this is my style, this and that. Like, you know, I was just starting off, but people liked it, you know. So from then, I saw myself just picking it up and it becoming a habit, you know. I started doing graffiti with one of my best friends from a young childhood. His name was Deuce, and it was me and him, you know. I started with him before I even got in a crew, but then I met, you know, one of my friends from school. His name was Inker, and he showed me to this guy. He was like, hey, my friend has this crew that he's starting up, and if you want, we can go meet him, you know what I'm saying? Like, so after school one day, I went to this guy's house and I meet him for the first time, and he asked me like, hey, like, how long have you been doing it, this and that. Like, he made me drop something for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I did my shit real quick, you know. We walked to an abandoned house, and I painted in the back, boom, 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 and he put me down, and that was the first day I got down in AMN. And AMN is against my nation. Any means necessary. Always making noise, always moving narcotics, anything you want. That's who we are, you know. I started bombing with my friends. I got my best friend down. We would just walk around the city almost every night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That was our time to go and just paint whatever we wanted, wherever we wanted. Nobody was gonna stop us. We were doing what we were doing because we wanted to. Straight vigilantes, you know? Art vigilantes. And we stayed painting and painting and painting for years. It's me and my homie. I met so many other people. Azoop, Sham, Mert, Ein, Lane, Scrib, man, there's so many people when I'm first getting in the game, you know what I mean? Like, and it was steady. I just met so many more people. The first time I ever spray painted anything, it's kind of fucked up, but it was a church. It was the closest building by my house. So 16 years old, I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna go paint something. I walked over to that little church, and it must have been like, I don't know, like 3 p.m. Fuck it, boom, did my throw up. I was like, damn, you know what, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I did. To this day, that same throw up is still rocking. I'm 25 now. So it was one hell of a fucking dollar can. Since I've started to do graffiti, nobody really supported it. You know, it's kind of fucked up, but everybody sees myself as getting in trouble for it because I did it illegally for so long. Today, I got mad respect from so many cats, from going on the rooftops, you know, being out there all night, painting pieces, man, dropping burners on rooftops, paint rolling buildings. You know, I'm not trying to brag, but in South Texas, not too many people are doing that. Not here in CCT, man. You know, I got a good rep for going out there and getting shit done by any means necessary. I guarantee you that if you ask somebody like, hey, who's Poop? They're gonna have a fucking story to tell you. You know what I mean? So today, the people who support me and really are behind me 100% are all my niggas. Like, they're the dudes I started off with. The dudes, iron. You know, I got family. They're just trying to support my dreams. You know, I'm trying to get paid for art now. You know, it was all fun and games when I started. Like, but we're getting older. Hey, you make something out of it. You know, if you're talented, go make your money. You know, don't let that be a waste. But I definitely got a rep before anything. Before I started trying to chase a dream or anything, I was out there building a name for myself, you know? Since I've been doing graffiti, I didn't get a lot of positive recognition, you know, just because I was vandalizing properties. I just didn't give a fuck. But today, I've kind of like laid back on doing illegal activities. I'm focused more on creating a chance for myself to get a positive reputation. Now I'm painting models. I'm gonna paint a fucking supermodel. You know, I'm doing body paint, graffiti, body art. You know, on bad bitches, man. Like, I love it. You know, I definitely try to be different than how I started, just because of the fact, like, I want to have my own business one day, and all through graffiti art. I hold myself like a professional when I get jobs to do art for anybody. I've met a lot of people recently that love my art and actually want me to do things on their body in their houses. You know, I'm painting quotes from the Bible in people's houses. I mean, that's positive as it is, you know. I'm painting buildings, establishments, like, you know, advertisements. You know, we're doing photo shoots with the models for car clubs. I mean, I feel like I'm really giving myself a chance to become something. And I think that every graffiti writer, every tagger should actually strive for the next step after they've built their rep and put in that fucking work. I felt like giving up a couple times. A few years ago, I actually got caught red-handed by the 5-0. Red-handed, man. And it was a whole bunch of negative controversy on social media. I mean, you know, the news archives, the people on Facebook, they fucking roasted me, man. Like, it was really bad. And if only they could see what I painted, you know, they wouldn't be saying that. I painted something beautiful, you know. I painted the word faith on a rock. And it's like I pretty much got hung for it, you know what I mean? I went to jail for it, and I lost my job because of it. I had a high-paying job. You know, I was a lead man doing scaffolding, you know what I mean? I lost a job, man. I was in jail too long, so they pretty much fired me. I lost my apartment. You know, it really had me feeling like, you know, this shit ain't worth it. But it's an addiction, so I kept doing it. And I think I'll never stop it. I'll never stop. I won't ever give up. And, you know, today, I'm getting recognized. And you're gonna find out who I am sometime. I think that my favorite graffiti artist would have to be Merc Rock. You know, he was dropping pieces when I was coming out, man. You know, he's an OG in the game. Dose 2, he's a badass painter, man. He's always given me a positive influence, you know. Always told me to keep going, you know, don't give up. Hey, man, if this is what you love, you know, you should get money for it, man. Like, you should be working, doing what you love instead of getting faced to do things that you're gonna be stuck doing for years and you're just gonna be unhappy, you know. I love beautiful women. I love graffiti. I love painting. I love spray paint. I love it all, man. So I haven't given up for that. Another one is you know, a couple guys that I've never met, you know, just Triggs, he's, you know, R.I.P. Triggs. I think he was a badass painter, you know, he was a fucking badass too, you know. Hey man, they popped that dude in the dome, but cause he kept it real, you know what I'm saying, like. And another influence that I have, she's not an artist, but I have a daughter, you know, she's 7, and she really influences me the most. You know, I pump her name out there all the time, and everyone loves it. It's inspiring for people, you know. As far as working with other graffiti artists, it's I've done it, but I don't think it's something that I'll try and pursue, just because of the fact that some people are fake as fuck. You know, you go paint something with them and then you leave, and all these people are talking about you like, oh, well, he could have done it like this, or he fucked up here. You know, it's just fake. Like, if you're gonna be real, be fucking real. Like, if I come across some real motherfuckers, like, definitely we're gonna do something together. We're gonna collab. Like, what I'm doing now, I'm trying to build a name for myself. I'm focusing on myself. I know it sounds a little selfish, but, you know, you get in trouble for it, you go to jail. Like, they ain't gonna go to jail for you. They ain't gonna take the rap. So the way I see it is, you know, if you want it, go get it. I'll make a shout out to Sharkman from Marcus Aureleus Films making this happen. I'd like to make a shout out to my boy Dudes, my boy Ein, my boy Cynical Saint, Dark Street Records, that boy Merc, you know, I still fuck with him. Jide, Kip, Azook, Sham, Free Seb, Free Demic, Evil, let's see, you know, and all the models that I've been painting, all the photographers that I'm working with. Let's see, Insane Bodies, Glamorous Photography, Andrea Salinas Photography, Starstruck Boutique, Odie Lopez. I want to make a shout out to Kiki, Destiny, Amaris, Rena, Hope, Brittany, Alex. There's so many of them, it's just ridiculous. But I definitely want to make a shout out to Nex, my boy Nex. Dark Street Records. And I'm gonna hold it down for my crew, AMN.
Coming up in the rap game, I learned you get more love outside of your city because they're not a threat to a city you're not from. Motherfuckers feel like they getting outshine that they're not the first one, but I still rep Corpus Christi because the real motherfuckers in my city been held me down since day one. Yeah. The rest of them are like crabs in a bucket. When one see the other one climbing, they try to pull him back in. Then when he try to climb, they do the same thing to him over and over, back to back, doing the same shit again. Ain't that a breakfast on a bitch? Nobody wins. But we don't get along. So-called workers don't need to be friends. They just need to do their job, shut the fuck up and handle their biz. I'm just trying to make ends, put my city on the map and set trends. Goddamn it.
Okay, it's time for me to get back in the groove. Get jabbed and end up getting jacked for your suits. Click, clack, everybody get back. You look like the motherfucker my gun has been asking to shoot out. Comment if you just pass me the loot. No comment when police is asking you who. We could battle Wednesday night at a villain plenty fight. You better be ready when you're coming out with your crew. We do this with the black and the blue. Attacking you little suckers who be acting a fool. City grabbing the tool, talking all that shit till one of us is a crack in the tooth. Now we back in the booth, ready to take over the city with our troops and a plan to recruit. But I pass you salute. Name anybody going harder and I guarantee they gon' pass in the proof.
Yeah, DWR certified, Blaze 1. DJ Shark, man, we back in the lab again, you know what I'm saying? Dropping hits, making classics. Yeah.
I'm stacking, I'm flipping, I'm making that change. I'm burning, I'm choking while I'm switching those lanes. I've got two on the side for you fools who wanna hate. I ain't trying to talk shit, I'm just trying to get paid. Have you heard the one about the boy from the block who got shot from his sister's boyfriend holding the Glock? See, he was just a little dude on the streets being cool, till he saw his sister's boyfriend straight beating a crew. He took it upon himself to take her back to his dome.